we can have the bulldozer come and destruct that house in a one day. To build the house, it takes much more longer time. So I was just thinking that our activity, which is not connected to give the pleasure to Krishna, is destructive activities. So we have to see in our life how much time we spend on the destructive activities. And then you just say that one day for destructive activity, take at least 3 months for the creative activities to build the house. So if we are really sincerely thinking to make advancement in spiritual life, think about those things, dwell on those things. Because I was just thinking that somehow or other I have so much faith in my Guru Maharaj that anything he tell me, I put my blood into to fulfill his desire. And what he gave me, so wonderful life. I didn't send Shyamalavi to work. I was not making more than 50,000 throughout my life. And so nice that I feel like it's Krishna has blessed us when we dedicate our life. Yesterday also I was giving some thought about why Arunbhai Kothari, even at age 86, if I call, he comes to help me. Because he said two things that I should learn is your dedication and your renunciation. He was telling me, so one thing I told you that when we were doing the constructions, the temple was not finishing and everybody was behind me. He will never gonna finish. And then I destructed everything, take it down all the marble from the wall, tear it down the whole altar. And people were thinking wasting of the money. But Arunbhai says because he has the vision, and also I was convinced, and then we got the blessings of my Guru Maharaj. He came in my dream and he said, go ahead and do it. Because you have wasted decade. If you delay for 2 more years, what is going to happen? Nothing. But build something that whenever somebody visit, they should feel this is Tamal Krishna Maharaj Yatra. So it's become successful. So he was telling me that because you were the temple president, you have a guts to take that decision. No other temple president would do that. So that's why he loved me so much. The second one that yesterday didn't came in my mind, but today came in my mind, not for my glorification. I'm just speaking this something that you should also think it is a possible. That's all the reason for my saying this thing. So he said about when I announced the retirement, he said, hardly I will never say. He saw my previous life, how hard we worked to build the temple. He is a complete witness. He said, you put your blood into this temple to build the temple. And when everything is flourishing, how could you renounce it and say, I'm going to retire as a president? People, they can't give up their post. They want to hold on up to the end. So he said, I have immense respect for you. And so many sannyasis also wrote me that this is something that what you did exemplary, that we need to learn. Even sannyasi says like that, they have created so much respect in their heart. And I was just thinking, and I always meditate. I was looking for the proper time to retire. I was asking them 5 years ago that take up now, I want to retire. And they said, no, stay on the position, we will do the work. But when the COVID hit, Krishna gave me intelligence, retire now, because then nobody will glorify you. There is no Sunday feast that somebody can call you and say, we appreciate your service as a president for 28 years. I don't want no glorification. So when the COVID hit, when the temple will close, I said, this is the time I should retire. So no appreciation. Because why I should get appreciation? I did it for my own sake, to purify my existence, not to get the name and fame. And it's so sublime like this. Even Mansin and Sarang told me that we are going to have a one grand festival, Prabhu. We cannot let it go like that. I said, no, I will be never present if you arrange something. Don't try to do these things. This is what we should do in our life. Do something to please Krishna, not to get our name and fame. So with those thoughts, let's our spiritual warriors. Also, I would like to welcome Pratibha Mataji. She has been joining for a couple of days. Also today, Jai Sachinandan Das joined. And also welcome Raghavash Perumal Srinivas Prabhu. He is also a gem in our community. You know, some of the devotees are really unique and so far out. I have a deep respect for them. What this Srinivas Prabhu does, Raghava Perumal Srinivas Prabhu, when everybody goes from the Sunday feast to go to the Gauranga hall to take prasadam, he will stay behind with his wife and clean the temple room. So wonderful service. So many wonderful. When I see those devotees, my heart gets melted. And this is devotion. So those spiritual warriors who made our journey successful was Ishwar Krishna Prabhu. And also one more thing, like some of the devotees, they joined late, so I still want to share something that, your corporate words suck you and take your time. You join late. Why can't you think that because let me catch it up and join someday at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, catch it up, that the days I'm joining late? Some thought to be think about. So those spiritual warriors who join our wonderful Sangha was Ishwar Krishna Prabhu, Yamuna Sundari Mataji, I.V. Gautam, Ravi Pipalia Prabhu, Sneha Mataji, Govinda Tita Devidasi, Rohini Nandan Prabhu, Shrikant Pankaj Gupta, Sirsartika Devidasi. Today also Kasturi Manjari Mataji just texted me that she just reached the Vrindavan Dham, and please bless her so she can have a wonderful journey in Vrindavan. Amol and Smita Panchpande, Parmeshwari Devidasi, Sitala Priya Devidasi, Sachinandan Krishna Prabhu, Shraman Panchal Prabhu, Parmanand Hari Prabhu, Nandanandan Priya Mataji, Sugand Raj Prabhu, Aradhana Devidasi, Manmatha Anand Prabhu, Shundri Radha Mataji. I didn't see Rama Panda today. Haribol. Maybe busy. Haribol. Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, Patit Pavan Prabhu, Nadia Kumar Prabhu, Hanuman Prabhu, Patmesh Prabhu. Pratmesh Prabhu is also sleeping because he used to join before 4:30. Now something has happened in his life. Haribol, I pray to Krishna to bring him back because he is a wonderful devotee. Neeraj and Silpa Srivastav, Prafulanand Madhav Prabhu, Sripad Lalita Devidasi, their wonderful daughter Akshata, Janki Khan Prabhu, Lavanga Latika Mataji, Tapti Ghosh Mataji, Rohit Mishra Prabhu, Ganga Devidasi, Pandurang Devdas Prabhu, Damodarati Mataji, Saraswati Devidasi, Sumitra Radha Mataji, Devendra Krishna Prabhu, Devyansan Saloni, Pranath Gopal Prabhu, Radhika Prem Devidasi, Braj Vinod Prabhu, Anand Vinodini Devidasi, Priyanka Mataji, Rukmini Priya Devidasi, Madhvi Gopi Mataji, Amal Atman Prabhu, Mahesh and Subhasini Shyam Devidasi, Rico Eli, Rupa Vilas Prabhu. Sakhi Sarana Devidasi didn't join today. I didn't see her name. Maybe I may have missed her. Anita Saha, Shri Kumar Prabhu, Shri Kansurvase Prabhu, Srinivas Charan Prabhu, Nissan Sharma Prabhu, Devi Murti Devidasi, Namanand Prabhu, Prem Vinodini Mataji, Abhay Joshi Prabhu. He has been blessed by Krishna. He is always now joining around 4 o'clock. Haribol. He is wonderful devotee. Swedhi Prabhu didn't join today. Veena Mataji also didn't join. Haribol. Raga Bhakti Devidasi, Vijay Keshav Prabhu, Tulsi Priya Devidasi, Jai Govinda Prabhu, Rajendra Prabhu, Uttam Bhakta Prabhu, Vallabhi Mataji, Bhadra Bharti Mataji, Kamal Mukha Prabhu. No, he didn't join today. Sarva Tarak Prabhu has started join at 2 o'clock. Haribol. He is in our 7-member team. 7 people join at 2 o'clock. He is one of them. Amal Ram Prabhu, Krita Lakshman Prabhu, Matangi Gopi Mataji, Manoj Kapoor Prabhu, Kamal Priya Mataji, Karunamai Mataji, Radha Charan Prabhu, Abhay Charan Prabhu, Shukruti Devidasi, Kamini Priya Mataji, Sankarsan Prabhu and Manjari, Sundari Leela Mataji, Sarmishta Sahi Mataji, Kanta Mataji, Vani Prabhu, Raja Ramdas Prabhu, Anjaneya Mataji, Anita Mataji didn't join because that incident happened yesterday. Hope and pray that Samir Patel get good assistance from the divine couple. Shankari Kaur Devidasi, Kamlesh Dingra Mataji. I didn't see Radha Vallabh Prabhu, Pitambar Priya Prabhu, Rashakeda Prabhu, Anand Radhika Mataji, Advait Prabhu, Rajesh and Sweta, Amit and Prem Priya Padma Mataji, Balram Prabhu, Suchitra Devidasi, Sisa Kapoor Mataji, no, Rashmi Mataji, sorry. These are the good friends, Haribol. Lekha Mataji, Thaneshwar, Madan Mohan Kandu Prabhu, Ram Krishna Prabhu and Lata Mataji, Mulli Gopal Prabhu, Mulli Manohar Prabhu also joined early today. He is trying his best. Lal Gopal Prabhu, Rupini Padma Devidasi, Arvind and Priyanka Mataji. Sarva Shakti Devidasi joined from India today, Haribol. Rati Vilas Devidasi also joined early today. We didn't see Madela Ramkrishna today. Pragya Nagpal, Samit Prabhu, Leela Manjari Devidasi joined early in the morning, I think around 2:10. Nice to see her. She is the head puchari at the Chicago temple. So I requested her that Leela Mataji, it would be so nice if you can finish your 16th round and set a good example as a head pujari to chant 16 rounds before you do deity worship. I think she has accepted the request. Haribol. Eitala Priya Devidasi. Then I think iPhone UK Hiki. Somebody is joining through that name. I didn't see Rupak today. Kalpataru Mataji joined from Naperville. Rati Vilas Dasi also joined. And as I mentioned, Jai Sachinandandas Pratibha Mataji and Raghava Srinivas Prabhu. So let's hear the song today. Haribol.
Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugala Kishora Jivane Marane Gati Karanahi Mora Jivane Marane Gati Karanahi Mora Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugala Kishora कालिन्दिरकुले केली कदम्बेरवाने रतनवेदीरा उपरा बसवद जना राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगल किशोरा श्याम गोरी अंगे दिवा चंदनेर गंध चमरडुलावा पवे तेरी मुख चंद्र राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगल किशोरा गाथिया मालाती माला विवोदो हर गाले अधर तुलिया देवो कर्पूर तंबूले राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगल किशोरा ललिता विशाखादि जत सखी वृंद आज्ञाय कोरीवो सेवा चरणारविंद राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगल किशोरा श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दासेरानुदास सेवाभिलाषा करे नरोत्तम दास राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगल किशोरा राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगल किशोरा
Thank you very much, Ishwar Krishna Prabhu, for playing a wonderful song. So before we read the Jaiva Dharma by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we would like to pray our humble obeisances at the divine lotus feet of Bhaktivinoda Thakur to enlighten us. Actually, now I have taken up that to study this Jaiva Dharma sincerely. So I will be sharing some notes to simply way to understand if Krishna so desired. So I'm spending some time reading each line, meditate upon to grasp the points. So it will take some time, but I have started putting a couple of hours, 1 hour at least, to study the book very sincerely. So we were Okay. I will read one sentence so we can get to this. Raghunath Das Babaji is saying on the second part of the 10th Dasmula, 6th sloka describe Prem, the prayojana of humanity. And it's already explained, Bhav is the initial stage of Prem. And there is a verse I quoted, so we will skip that part and read the translation to bring up to the speed. Who is Krishna? Who am I? The Jiva? What is this inner world of matter? What is the transcendental spiritual world? The faithful devotee who is totally surrendered to the service of the Supreme Lord must review these questions thoroughly. Know well the pertinent scriptural conclusions and apply them positively. He will then completely reduplicate the monastic philosophy of impersonal liberation, rise above the stipulations of pious and impious deeds, and cease committing devotional offenses. He must seek only saintly association. In that company, drink the immortal nectar of Harinam and thus experience inexplicable eternal joy as the servant of Sri Hari. Hare Krishna. So the Dasamula Siksha is a magnificent bouquet of transcendental teachings compiled from the entire set of instructions spoken by the Supreme Lord, Sri Chaitanya himself. So Vijay, Babaji, if possible, I wish to hear concisely about the glories of the Dasamula Siksha. Raghunath Das Babaji, take note of this verse from the Dasamula Mahatmya. Let me enlarge it. Samsevya Dasamulam Vaihitva Vidyam Ayam Janaha Bhava Pustim Tathatustim Labate Sadhu Sangataha. By assimilating and emulating the teachings of the Dasamula Siksha, the Jiva uproots the poisonous ivy of ignorance. Thereafter, in the association of saintly Vaishnavas, he nourishes the creeper of bhakti with bhav and experiencing a rewarding satisfaction. Vijay, Gurudev, kindly permit us to enrich our intellect with the teaching of the Dasamula Siksha. We will study the Dasamula Siksha daily and offer this practice in glorification of Sri Chaitanya. We wish to hear in the detail about the concept of bhava. Raghunath Das Babaji. If Prem is compared to the sun, then bhav is rays of the sun. Bhav is transcendental emotion composed of Visuddha Sattva, pure transcendental goodness, and it blossoms in the Swarup of the Jiva. This is the Swarup Lakshana, intrinsic symptom of Bhav. Another term for Bhav is Rati. Others may prefer to designate Bhav as Premanukur, the birds of Prem. The Swarup Shakti is the all-illuminating internal potency of Sri Krishna. One of its prime characteristics is known as Samvit, also known as Visuddha Sattva, which is always transcendental to the material nature. When this consciousness of Visuddha Sattva emulsifies with the Ladini Shakti, then the bhav is produced. With the help of samvit, the devotee acquires lucid comprehension of the ultimate objective of life, Sri Krishna, and through Ladini, he is blessed with the relish of that ultimate objective. That Samvit Shakti is the one who creates the Goloka Vrindavan. Sri Krishna is only realized by the agency of his unlimited personal Samvit Shakti. The Swarup Shakti Vritti, he can not be realized by the minuscule Samvit Shakti of the individual Jiva. When the Samvit Shakti of the Swarup Shakti of the Lord blossom in the heart of the devotee by the mercy of the Lord or Lord's pure devotees, only then does the devotee becomes fully enlightened and enlivened with perceptions of the spiritual world. The spiritual world is the manifestation of Visuddha Sattva, whereas the material world is composed of a mixture of the three material qualities, Sattva, Raja, and Tama. When the Ladini Shakti appears and combines with the perceptions of the spiritual world bestowed by the Samvit Shakti in the heart of the devotee begins to relish the transcendental realm with increasing bhav. When this enrelishment of the transcendental realm intensifies manifold and is fully consummated, bhav is converted into prem. If this prem is taken to be the sun, then bhav makes up the sun rays. The unique symptom of the bhav is that it completely cleanses the heart of impurities and softens the heart to a state where it can easily melt. The word ruchi indicates three desires within the heart of the transcendentally aspiring jiva. Prapti, abhilas, the constant desire for union with the coveted object. Anukulya abhilas, a desire for the favor of the coveted object. And Savruddha abhilas, a feeling of affinity for the coveted objects from the core of the heart. The first stirrings of bhav are shown by a light display of aesthetic symptoms such as horripilations, etc. Horripilation, Haribol, etc. In Nitya Siddha devotees, bhav is constantly present, ready to manifest itself at any moment in the full splendor of the 8 sattvika bhavs. Manifestations of the transcendental ecstasy. In conditioned souls, bhav, though in nature actually self-manifest from the transcendental plane, appears as though manifest by the individual's own temperament and personality. In either case, the natural function of bhav is to independently reveal the transcendental form, identity, and pastimes of Sri Krishna. Bhav appear to be an emotion, a part of the human psyche, which it is not, and is apparently caused by a catalyst external to itself. However, bhav or rati constitutionally is a transcendental object of relishment bestowed upon the jiva and mercifully enables the souls imprisoned in the material world to relish the nectarian spiritual qualities of Krishna and his transcendental pastimes. Vrajanath. Are there different varieties of bhav? Raghunath Das Babaji. Yes. According to the different sources, there are two varieties of bhav originating from Sri Krishna and his pure devotees. Sadhana Abhinivesh Jabhav, bhav arising through sadhana, and Prasad Jabhav, bhav arising through mercy. Bhav generally implies the former, the latter is extremely rare. So the mercy is the hard part. We need to do sadhana very strong because it stays over here that the latter is extremely rare. Haribol. Brajanath. Kindly describe sadhana abhinivesh jabhav. Raghunath Das Babaji. This particular bhav is of two kinds. So many subdivisions. Bhav has two, and then now sadhana abhinivesh jabhav has also two kinds. Corresponding to the two paths of the sadhana bhakti, Vaidhi and Raganuga. Initially, bhav generates ruchi in the heart of the devotee. Later, asakti, attachment for the Lord. And finally, rati, love. The scriptures and the Vedic science of the performing arts treat bhav and rati as synonymous, and so will I. In Vaidhi Bhakti, bhav is in an unmanifest state known as Shraddha. First, Shraddha matures and becomes Nishtha, steadfastness, which produces ruchi, taste, in Raganuga Bhakti. However, bhav generates ruchi right from the beginning. Brajanath. What is prasadya bhav, the another bhav? Mercy one. Raghunath Das Babaji. When bhav voluntarily evokes itself without waiting for the application of either Vaidhi Bhakti or Raganuga Bhakti. It is defined either as Krishna Prasadya Bhav or Krishna Bhakta Prasadya Bhav. Brajanath. How may Krishna Prasadya Bhav be described? Raghunath Das Babaji. Krishna Prasad, Krishna's mercy, is of three types. Vichika, by words, Aloka, Dan, by granting vision, and Harda, by grace manifest in the heart. Examples showing that Krishna gives all three types of mercy are found in the scriptures. In Vachika, Krishna simply promises his devotees by his word, and immediately the all-blessing crestful embodiment of the divine bliss and transcendentally willful bhakti that only seeks to show Krishna awakens as bhav within the devotee's heart. As Krishna says, I will come back. He gave the promise to the Brajvasis. So that is his mercy by word. An example of Aloka Dan Kripa is the mercy given to the sages of Dandakaranya forest, who had never seen the Supreme Lord previously. Yet, as soon as they beheld the Lord Sri Ram, their hearts were flooded with bhav and bhakti, simply by the mercy of the Lord. So this is the Alokadan Kripa. So bhav that spontaneously sprout within the heart, as in the case of Srila Sukadeva Goswami, is the result of Ruda Kripa, the causeless mercy of the Lord. So these three example is also clarify three kinds of mercy by the word, and then other one is Alokadan Kripa, the mercy that given to, because all the sages in the Dandakaranya has the desire when Lord Ramchandra appeared that they wants to have Ramchandra as their husband. And Ramchandra says it's not possible, but when Krishna appears, he will fulfill. So that's the Alokadan Kripa. And the last one is the Harda Kripa, from the heart, causeless mercy of the Lord. He gave it to Shukadeva Goswami. So in the pastime of the Supreme Lord's full incarnation as Sri Chaitanya, all three types of Krishna Prasad Jabhav were amply displayed. In many places where the Lord traveled, countless scores of passers-by who either just saw him or witnessed his aesthetic dancing were surcharged with transcendental bhav because of his Alokadan Kripa. He became merciful. The despicable brothers Jagai and Madai were showered with Vachika Kripa. They experienced inexplicable bhav just by hearing the pronouncement of the Lord. Word, that was the first one. And the Lord infused the heart of Srila Jiva Goswami with Harda Kripa Bhav, Jiva Goswami and also Sukadeva Goswami. So three kind of mercy. Okay. Brajanath, kindly describe the Krishna Bhakta Prasad Jabhav. Raghunath Das Babaji, Dhruv Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, and many others received the mercy of the great devotee, Sri Narad Muni, which filled their hearts with bhav, finally elevating them to become Christuals amongst the devotee of the Lord. By the mercy of Srila Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and other eternal associates of the Lord, innumerable persons have been inspired to engage in Suddha Bhakti, and we are one of them. So with those thoughts, we would like to offer our humble obeisances at the desk of these wonderful Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, that they join every day taking so much austerity. So it's my heartfelt gratitude to all of you that you take so much austerity to join and support the fallen souls like me. So we remain steadfast in our devotion. With this thought, I would like to offer my humble obeisances at the desk of these devotees from Cartondale, from Houston. You know, it's so nice from the Cartondale. The Prabhu, Rupa Vilas Prabhu, is also a professor at the university. So it was nice, Prabhuji, to call me and talk to me. It was so nice. From Houston, from New York, from New Jersey, Virginia, Boston, Boise, Atlanta, Austin, Alachua, Tempe, Phoenix, College Station, San Jose, Dallas, Detroit, Chicago, Naperville, Philadelphia, Charlotte, Baton Rouge, Baltimore, And also we would like to see Portland today, Haribol. Sarva Shakti Mataji joined today. Dhaka, Orlando, Jacksonville, Ohio, St. Louis, and New Delhi. So for some days I will have to make some contact with some devotees. They are not joining. So I will try my best. So with those thoughts, we will complete our session. And as normal, we have started that, after this, whoever wants to have any further discussions, we go a little bit. So if anybody would like to, but Ishwar Krishna Prabhu can